A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 41. So this morning for breakfast I had choco pillows. And then for the drink I had orange juice. What? Anyways, after that I made the bed. So here we got a nice lion bedding. So yeah. And then at 10 o'clock, I went for the daily walk, an hour and 25 minutes done. And then at 12 o'clock, I had curry noodles. So here's the curry noodles, biscuits, an apple, and prawn cocktail crisps. Along with that, I had orange juice. And then at 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, a mini pork pie, 2 cocktail sausages, and a chicken bite. Also, I did the recycling and washing clothes. And then after that, I did some fandom work on my fandom. And then at 6 o'clock, I had chicken and chips with baked beans. And then for the drink, it is a Coca-Cola, 0 sugar. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a strawberry yoghurt, and that's it for today's Day in the Life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 42. Yay, we've done it halfway through. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 41. So this morning for breakfast, I had chocolate pillows. And then for the drink, I had orange juice. So that's a change. We don't have any apple and blackcurrant juice at the minute. And then after that, I made the bed every single day in the life. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich, 2 biscuits, an apple, and wedded salted crisps with another cup of the orange juice. And then after that, I sorted out the shopping list with my brother. And then at 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 2 mini cocktail sausages, a chicken bite, and a mini pork pie. And then at 6 o'clock, I had roast chicken, roast potatoes, peas, stuffing, and Yorkshire puddings with gravy. With that, it is a Coca-Cola, 0 sugar. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a Mr. Freeze Pop, apple flavour. Nice. And then after that, I had a shower. Had to wait a little bit because we had to wait for the hot water to come back. Anyway, that's it for today's Day in the Life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 43. A day in the life when I'm on summer holidays, day 43. So this morning for breakfast, I had Frosted Flakes. Yes, it is back at last, with a cup of the orange juice. Again, summer holiday 2022 vibes here. Made the bed after that. And then at 11 o'clock, my Iceland delivery arrives, but that is only the half of my shopping this week. 12 o'clock, ham sandwich, half an apple, wasn't enough apples, a penguin bar, and prawn cocktail crisps with the orange juice. And then after that, 12:30, I went to Lidl. Why did he just announce that? Went to Lidl and got the other half of the shopping. Have to get the Uber home because there was a lot to carry. So here we are, bags. And then 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 4 cocktail sausages, and a mini pork pie. And then after that, I did some fandom work. So yes, here's the fandom page. And then at 6:15, I had chicken curry with naan and 2 poppadoms, which was given out after I took the photo. And then after that, I had a Tango Strawberry Smash. It is the return of those. I kind of like that drink. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a mini bowl of sweets. And that's it for today's Day in the Life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 44. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day I can't remember. 44, it's day 44. Need to remember that. It's been so many day in the lives this summer holidays. Anyways, for breakfast, we had 2 crumpets with the apple and blackcurrant juice. And then after that, guess what I did next? Oh, yes, I made the bed. So that's regular in the day in the life. And then after that, I played some presentation experience in Roblox. The teacher got mad at me. I was quite a naughty boy in that one. Teacher goes mad. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich, an apple, 2 biscuits, and sour cream and onion Pringles. And then after that, it is the orange juice, as per usual. And then after that, I did a new video. Comment sections on videos be like. It's on my YouTube now. It's quite funny if you think about it. Go take a look. Then at 3 o'clock, it is a sausage roll, a mini pork pie, 3 cocktail sausages, and 2 mini Scotch eggs. Nice. And then at 6 o'clock, I had chicken and gravy pie, mash, and peas with the extra gravy. And then with that, I had a Pepsi Max Maximum Taste, no sugar, from the Euros 2025. That's the women's Euros, that. And then at 7 o'clock, it is a strawberry yogurt. And that's it for today's day in life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 45. Hopefully that'll be easier to remember. Peace out. A day in the life when I'm on summer holidays, day 45. See, I remember the date today. So this morning, for breakfast, I had crumpets. But however, sadly, we're not going to have them tomorrow because we only had 9 crumpets delivered this week. In other words, I had the 3rd crumpet. The others had toast. And then after that, we all had the orange juice. Nice. And then, I don't need to explain this. I made the bed. Come on, man. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich, 2 biscuits, and apple, and original Pringles, or Snacktastics, wedded salted ones. And then after that, it is another cup of the orange juice. Sadly, I didn't drink any apple or blackcurrant juice today, but I did have a milkshake at 2 o'clock. It was nice. And then 3 o'clock, a bit extra than usual. A sausage roll, 4 cocktail sausages, 2 chicken poppers, and 2 mini Scotch eggs. Nice. And then relaxed, and then at 6:20 I had spaghetti bolognese with the garlic bread. And then for the drink, it is a Tango Strawberry Smash. So yeah, that was pretty decent. And then 7 o'clock I had a strawberry ice cream from Iceland. And then after that I did some fandom work. That's it for today's day in the life. And here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 46. The summer holidays could have ended here, but we're still going. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 46. So this morning for breakfast, it is the return of the Choco Pillows. Haven't had them since Sunday. With that, I had an orange juice, as per usual. And then after that, of course, change the bedding every single Thursday. So we got a nice vibrant colour once again. And then at 10:45, I left the house to go for a little break from me and my brothers. I'm going golfing. Then for lunch, 11:30, early lunch, had a meal deal. So we had a chicken salad sandwich, a Doritos bag, I picked up a penguin from the biscuit cupboard, and an apple from the fruit bowl. So I went to Morrison's for the meal deal, since that was local. So here's the Pepsi Max. So yep. And then I went out of the golf course at 2 o'clock to go home. And then just in time for the snacks. So 3 o'clock, sausage roll, 2 mini chicken poppers, 2 mini Scotch eggs, and 4 cocktail sausages. And then at 6 o'clock, I had chicken. No, it's not chicken. 2 beef burgers, chips, and beans. I don't know why I said chicken there. Clearly not chicken. With the Tango strawberry smash. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a mini bowl of sweets. That's it for today's day in the life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 47. Why is the summer holidays still going? A day in the life when I'm on summer holidays, day 47. Call me a walking memory bank, cause I don't know what day it is, apart from it's Friday. Anyways, for breakfast, we had the Frosted Flakes. Yes, that's what I can remember. And then, of course, the apple and blackcurrant juice. Yes, it is a regular on this channel now, apparently. And then after that, I made the bed. You should know this by now already, guys. Wake up, breakfast, drink, make bed. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich with mayo, biscuits, and apple, and roast chicken crisps. Haven't had you in a long time. And then I had apple and blackcurrant juice. Yes, it is still a regular. And then at 12:15, I went to volunteer and donate at the same time. A load of books, some wallpaper, and I don't know the rest. All just bits and bobs. So yeah, I spent a good 2 hours there. And then, yes, here's me at the bus stop. That was before volunteering. And then after volunteering, 3 o'clock, I went to Sainsbury's to get a chocolate tray bake for my brother's birthday, basmati rice, and some butter. All came to nearly £13. And here's me on the tram all the way back home. And then at 4 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 4 cocktail sausages, 2 mini pork pie, 2 mini Scotch eggs, and 2 chicken poppers. No mini pork pies. And then at the same time, my brother made a milkshake for us. Nice. And then at 6 o'clock, I had chili con carne, which earlier gave it away, with the basmati rice. Oh, come on, you knew, because I had curry earlier in the week. And the only dish I could really have now is chili con carne. So yes, and then, I forgot to film the pudding. It is a Mr. Freeze Pop, apple flavour. Forgot to take the photo of it. Yeah, I know, boo at me and shame. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 48. Bish bash bosh. A day in the life when I'm on summer holidays, day 48. So this morning for breakfast, it is the chocolate pillows. So that was pretty good. And then for the drink, yes, it is the apple and blackcurrant juice. Nice. And then after that, of course, I made the bed. Lovely jubbly. And then at 10 o'clock, I went for the daily walk, which isn't daily. It's just a walk. So I walked for 1 hour and 24 minutes and walked 8,500 steps. And then for lunch today, I had a ham sandwich, a few biscuits, an apple, and wedded salted crisps. And for the drink, yes, it is the apple and blackcurrant juice once again. And then at 12:30, my brothers went to the playground, so I joined them whilst having a nice, amazing view. Nice. And then after that, I got home and did the putting away the clothes, because I washed them earlier in the day and a half, but I forgot to mention it. And then at 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 4 cocktail sausages, 2 mini Scotch eggs, and 2 chicken poppers. And then at 6 o'clock, I had sausages, chips, egg, and beans. Haven't had that in a while, all combo. With that, I had a Tango strawberry smash. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a mini bowl of sweets. That's it for today's day in the life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 49. A day in the life when I'm on summer holidays, day 49. So, for breakfast today, we've had the last of the chocolate pillows before moving on to crumpets. And then after that, I had a nice cup of, you guess it, apple and blackcurrant juice. And then after that, of course, tidied the bed up. Nice. And then at 10 o'clock, I went out, not for a daily walk, but to get my brother some presents. Not telling you because my brother does watch these kind of day in the life. So if you're watching this, brother, you have to wait till Tuesday, my bad, sorry. 12 o'clock, chicken noodles, an apple, 2 biscuits, and roast chicken crisps with the apple and blackcurrant juice. Yep, and then we did a bit of gardening, but I did not film that. An Iceland delivery came at 2:30. And then at 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 4 cocktail sausages, 2 mini Scotch eggs, and 2 mini chicken poppers, alongside a milkshake. And then I watched Freaky Friday. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a roast gammon, roast potatoes, Yorkshire pudding, stuffing, mixed vegetables, and gravy. And then after that, I had a Pepsi Max, maximum taste no sugar, only to be sold as part of the multi-pack. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a strawberry cheesecake. And then after that, we had a shower. No bath today, we couldn't find the bath plug. Someone moved it, but we don't know where. We had a proper look in the bathroom, but nothing there. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 50. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 50. So this morning for breakfast, we had the crumpets, a traditional British breakfast with the orange juice. Yes, so here it is. And then after that, of course, I tidied up the bed. And then after that, I had a shower because we were expecting visitors, Dad and Cat. Yes, they're coming to us. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich, 2 biscuits, an apple, and cheese and onion crisps with the apple and blackcurrant juice. And then at 1 o'clock, my dad and Cat came over. We had a nice conversation, as per usual. And then at 3 o'clock, I had a sausage roll, 2 chicken poppers, 2 mini savoury eggs, and 2 cocktail sausages. And then at 5:30, we were meant to go get Chinese, but they were all shut in my area, so we went to McDonald's. So I had a chicken Big Mac with chips. It's a medium meal with a strawberry milkshake. Nice. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a chocolate tray bake. It is my brother's 21st birthday tomorrow. So yeah, and that's it for today's day in the life. Here are my steps for today, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 51.